from all schools. We also take the feedbacks from the science teacher, and our most favorite is the feedback from the students. We give utmost importance and they write it so nicely. You can see that they literally decorate it with all colors, and their language is also very sweet. Sometimes they write in Konkani. You can see they write in Konkani. And that I forgot. I wanted to say that our entire siphon program, we leave it open. In the sense, our explanations are in English, in Hindi, and in Marathi sometimes, and mostly many a times we interrupt it with Konkani, depending on the need of the school. Some schools, the students are not very good at English, but we don't stop at that. We don't want that English should be a prerequisite of learning science. The curiosity of the mind is the only prerequisite, and all the students throughout Goa, in all the schools, they have curiosity. So we cater to the curiosity of the students, and we see that English doesn't become a hurdle in the learning of science. Now, all this work that we do whole year, then comes the siphon report. All this work we compile and make the siphon report, writing which is a Herculean task, exactly like the siphon program. It takes almost 25 days to compile the report. The impact of the siphon on approximately 300 science students. That means my science B.Ed trainees over the 9 years, including science as well as the students from other languages. Over the 9 years of siphon program is a colossal number. I would like to present a few of them. The feedback of my students who are now in the schools. I have a huge amount of feedback, but I'm presenting only a few. Deepika, she was a big warrior of our siphon. She was a great warrior. Even today, she's a warrior. She organizes siphon program independently in her school for the last, I think, almost 8 years. While Kifa, her own classmate, Kifa, now she's in London, but Kifa specifically writes to me pages, and I have put only one line over here, that Madam, siphon has helped me to be well equipped for teaching science even in the UK. मैडम आपने जो सिखाया वो उससे और बढ़ के और मैं सीख ही नहीं सकती. She was so thankful to me that I included her in the siphon program. Vishwesh, yet another warrior that I have in my siphon program. These are all students who have passed out from B.Ed, but they are all still maintaining the same zeal and the same enthusiasm of the siphon, which I have imbibed in them. Vishwesh has bagged many science project prizes and owes it to siphon. Arpita, yet another dynamic person. She is a dynamic resource person for activity-based learning, and she owes it to siphon. We began our siphon journey with 10 members, 9 science concepts in 2011, and now we add to it 30 members every year, and we add 30 concepts every year. We have mega plans. Now you can see in the picture all my students smiling. These are my current students. You can see we had gone to Gananath English School. It's a very, very remote place in Goa, and we make it a point to go to exactly as remote as possible. We go. The picture on the left side on the top is in our college entrance that we have done it for the report, but the remaining are at the site where we went to give the siphon program. You can see the students all standing. This is after the program is over. You will find in this picture, some of them are my students who are teaching in those schools, and they take great pride in being there in the picture. You can see them. They are not in the uniform. They don't have the jackets. That's why they are all part of they are teaching faculty in the schools. And you can see that these are some of the rundown schools, and we are very happy to go and do the siphon program in these schools. We have mega plans to reach to all the far-flung areas, not only of Goa, but of India, if possible, but otherwise, at least digitally, and to make each and every science teacher adopt the philosophy of siphon, that is, learning science through fun. Our ultimate aim is to transform every teacher as Gandhiji has envisaged, and to offer joyful learning. Thank you very much. Yes, Vivek.
Yeah. Thank you, madam. Thank you for your enlightening and very energetic lecture.
Thank you.
You have presented very well and with
Thank
full
you.
energy, and
Thank you.
you have really changed our mind. Like
Yes.
many of time we think that we need more resources, we need
Yes.
smart classes, but
In
we need
fact,
to be smart first.
yeah.
Then we can
Yes.
adjust to
Yes. Yes.
the
Yes.
resources.
Thank you
Many
so
of
much.
time we blame that we don't have these things, but whatever we have, that is sufficient.
Ji,
We need
ji,
to have a idea. We have to have a
ji.
mindset for implementing the things which we have.
Yes.
So, madam, you have said that handicraft should not be taught mechanically, but scientifically. That is very relevant to
Yes.
understand all of us, because Gandhi was not
Yes.
only on the principle of using handicraft for producing more and more. Sometime we have heard that the Gandhi was trying to make the education school children as laborer, but you have changed our mind.
No, no. Yeah, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah,
Definitely.
yeah. That was critique. What Gandhi want
Yes.
to make. Yeah, that
Yes.
was critique. What Gandhi want to make. He want to make the school children as a laborer,
Yes.
not directly but
No.
indirectly. But
That idea is a wrong idea.
that is wrong idea. But
It's a wrong idea. He wanted to learn through doing. He
yeah,
wanted to train through hand. That was his idea.
yeah,
He
yeah,
never wanted laborers.
yeah. That was critique
No,
of
yeah,
Gandhi and
I know, I
idea.
know. Yeah, yeah, exactly. I agree with you. I agree with you. I was just thinking, you are all in Arunachal Pradesh. If the lockdown was not there, we could have come there with our siphon program. My students are all saying, "Madam, can we go to Arunachal?" I said,
Definitely,
"Let the lockdown be over. We can go."
yeah, definitely we'll invite you and we'll try to implement this idea in our Arunachal Pradesh, because we
Yes,
have various resources here, that natural resources, and our
yes,
learners are also coming from that background.
yes,
They know nature very well, they
yes,
understand nature, and so if their knowledge will be useful in school or academic dialogue, that will
yes.
be more beneficial.
That's
Because
exactly what Gandhiji wanted.
they know many things about plants, they know many
Yes,
things about weather and all the conditions, but what the problem is, we teach them the theoretical knowledge, and
yes.
in that theoretical knowledge, their practical knowledge which they have, that is missing.
Correct. Exactly.
So you said that how craft can modify or reform our personality. You have also highlighted that Gandhiji was not a idealistic person, only
Yes,
idealistic person. In the beginning, in the morning speaker, Dr. Alok Gadia has also said that Gandhi is not only idealistic
he's
scholar.
pragmatic.
He said that Gandhiji was naturalistic also. Gandhiji was a pragmatic also.
Yes,
So we
yes,
cannot fix Gandhi
yes,
in one
yes.
school of thought.
Yes, yes. He has eclectic he was. He
Yeah,
was more of an eclectic.
he was free to choose. He was not
Yes.
bound himself to be fixed.
Yes, yes, yes.
And you explained very well about demonstration. That was very good.
Thank
I was seeing all the things. So now I request our participants to ask some questions, some queries. I know that definitely that lecture was very inspiring and has developed some quest in your mind. So it is time to listen from ma'am about your quest. So anyone else, anyone who want to ask question, you can. Yeah, Dr. Vivek, I would like to.
आपका mic, you have put off your mic, sir. You have put off your mic. Your mic is off.
Yeah, I'm Sumin Prakash. Madam, welcome once again. And being a science pedagogue, I also deal with science teachers, prospective science teacher, and sometimes in-service science teacher also. So we
Yes,
used to get.
yes. His mic is off. Sir, your mic is off. Mic is off. Sir, your mic is off.
Sir, your voice is not audible.
being a teacher educator, we keep in constant touch with in-service and pre-service science teachers. So a question come to my mind that in this age of software, simulations, video games, apps, and so many learning apps are there.
Yes.
So if I contextualize all these things, that means simulation, artificial learning, and all these things are at one end, and the philosophy and the pedagogy of this craft that you talk about. So how you see that this craft education is relevant in this age?
Yeah, it is relevant. It will be relevant now. It will be relevant always, sir.
If we start thinking through this craft, I feel that not even the learners, their parents, and whole of the academic system, school system, that is not ready to go for this craft education, craft-based education.
So whether they are ready to go for it or not is not the point. The point is it is very appropriate to human learning. That is the most important thing. It is the most appropriate thing for human learning is doing. When we do something, we learn it. Now, whether you consider it, we say that our syllabus is more. Who told to make more syllabus? Now, because of COVID, we are reducing the syllabus. Actually, why? What is the purpose is having more syllabus and you cannot teach, and you reduce it to classroom teaching, and it is science. There doesn't remain any difference between history teaching and science teaching. Both are in the classroom. So how do you consider it as the children don't know about the leaves, which is just outside their classroom, but we are teaching them about different types of leaves? It is a farce. Actually, it is a farce. But if we leave the children, they can learn more from a leaf than what we teach directly from the classroom. We teach them all Venetian before they know what is a Venetian. So it becomes, it doesn't make sense. Most important, as you ask about craft, with respect to my students, my B.Ed students, when they are making the sci toys, that time the concepts are clear. They are all, most of them are MSc Physics, MSc Chemistry, Microbiology, I have about Biochemistry, and all of them are top level students. They are not second class or anything. They are all top level. But when they come and when I ask them that why the balloon gets filled with air when there is a hole in the bottle and doesn't get filled when there is no hole in the bottle, they are not able to answer that question. They have done MSc Physics. So my simple craft can challenge an MSc student. That is why I am saying they have to explain now this magnetic levitation. I can show them the demonstration. The challenge with my science students is not making the sci toys is not the challenge. Explaining the sci toys becomes the challenge. They are not able to explain me so they at the end of the year they say, Madam, ab sab theek ho gaya. Now they know that. I said, it is not good that you should get the answer. It is always good that you find the answer. You discover it. Yeah. I remember, if I have time, I will give one example. One student of mine,
Yes, sure.
I think we have the picture of one student. He was there in the PowerPoint. That when he joined, he is a math student. He was so shy. He was so tall and shy, and he confessed this. His cousin asked, "Are you are doing B.Ed? You are a science teacher. You are going to become science teacher, and I am a student of BSc Physics. Can you give me some good demonstrations?" Now, this fellow was new to B.Ed. He had not joined Siphon program. So he said, "You go on the internet, you will get many." So my student had given that answer. Abhilash, he had given that answer. So Abhilash himself has confessed this. See the transformation. Now, he only said, "Madam, after a few months, after I joined Siphon program, then I am calling him and telling him, ये ऐसे कर सकते हैं, ये bottle ले लो, उसमें ये straw लगाओ." Then his cousin is asking, 2 months back, you were saying you don't know anything and you refer internet. Now you are explaining on the phone how this transformation has happened. He said, "I joined Siphon program और करते करते आ गया, which I never learned in my college. I never learned this is what is air pressure. What is the meaning of attraction of magnets and repulsion of magnets. मैं maglev करके सीखा." Like that, he was telling to his cousin. So I feel that doing it, I am not explaining them. It is not my explanation that brings the transformation. It is the doing of the making of the sci toys, which they prepare themselves, number of copies, and they find the concept. They have to explain it in front of me. That becomes the challenge.
Okay, ma'am, with the same tone, I would like to put another question before you. Because as I said, that these are the challenges before us, before the science teacher. Another thing that that if we see the mainstream media, whether it is academic media, means academic publication and all the things are inclined towards this online education, online learning, simulation. So again, for the teachers and teacher educators, this is the challenge. How actually we should shift to this craft-based science learning.
Yeah, now sir, the entire world has come to a big challenge of facing COVID.
Yeah.
We are all
That's
facing.
why I'm
No?
making this point.
So
Yeah,
what I'm saying is, no,
before
we
even
were
this
not.
pandemic, the shift
No,
was there. If you see,
yeah,
in the name of trends, in the name of recent trends, what is
yeah,
coming before us, before the
yes,
teachers?
yes,
Whether they attend any academic program, any training program, everywhere
yes,
they highlight these things. Everywhere they
yeah.
see the same thing.
Yeah, that is okay, sir. But that is okay. Our main aim of teaching science should be to satisfy the curiosity of our students. We are not here to fulfill what the media says or what the different conferences, what the papers are published. That is not the main thing. That they may be publishing. Our main criteria is the students in our school should get scientific temper and they should learn science. Now you see all over the world we are talking about pandemic. It is all science only. How do they understand now? Now they have to understand what is a virus, what is a bacteria, everything they are understanding. But if they were in the school, we would have said it is out of syllabus.
Thank you, madam. Anyone else who want to ask something? May I request to our colleague, our senior faculty member, Professor P.K. Acharya sir, to interact something.
Namaskar, madam.
Namaskar, Prashant ji, namaskar.
Ma'am, just I have one review. I appreciate your content.
Sir, सर आपका आवाज ब्रेक हो रहा है. आपका आवाज ब्रेक हो रहा है. विवेक, उनका आवाज ब्रेक हो रहा है.
जी 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 सर, आप हमारे रूम में आ जाएं तो अच्छा रहेगा.
हाँ, आवाज उनका ब्रेक हो रहा है.
Meanwhile, I would like to request our former HOD, Professor Elizabeth Hanky, madam. Yeah.
Acharya sir, just
yes. Namaste, ma'am. Okay.
Namaste.
Yes. So, first of all, ma'am, I do appreciate your lecture. That the content you have delivered and that Skyphone is no doubt the innovative content for the BEd students, and probably it is a mega project of your institute. I think so. So, ma'am, yes. I have one small query, that how do you manage this project? Because in one way, there is academic timeline, academic time calendar, and you are also carrying out the project on other side. So how do you manage both the things in your institution?
Sir, this you have asked the most challenging question you have asked. It is a challenge. I agree with you, because we are also having the same workload. Like you are also having a BEd first year is there, second year is there. We have to go for practice teaching. We have to go for block teaching. We are doing micro teaching, all the lesson planning, teaching, everything is there. But we manage, because Saturdays jo mil jata hai, so somewhere we steal some time, thoda chura lete hain time. And most important, sir, I would say it is not the time or anything. I am fortunate to have all the 9 years, I would say, very, very enthusiastic students. They never complain. That is why I am able to do. It is not because of facilities are there. College, 3 manzil ka college hai, sab facilities hai, but the enthusiasm of my students is the backbone of my Sciphon program. And even, sir, it doesn't end with when they pass BEd. It continues even after they pass. Abhi bhi in this audience also you will find some of my past students are listening. So wo bahut, Arpita is there. She is my past student. So what I'm saying is, jo zeal jo yahan humko unko milta hai during the Sciphon program, jo enthusiasm jo unka hota hai, it doesn't die. It continues. It continues even for years together, and they continue it in their school, and they are always eager. Madam, इस साल साइफन किया आपने? इस साल आपने किया? इस साल के बच्चे कैसे हैं? You know, that kind of a big family like feeling we have. You have asked the very correct question, sir. It is a Herculean task. It is not. It's not a joke. And
Yes,
I
ma'am,
have the maximum. You are right.
Yes, ma'am. Because in most of the teacher training institutions, it is a major challenge to manage the time. Because even also hardly we get time to manage the teaching practice, the
Too
internal
much.
program,
Sir.
and besides
It
these,
is managed.
managing good activities by taking a mega projects, really, madam, it is so appreciable.
नहीं वो सर अगर हो सके तो आई विल कम टू अरुणाचल प्रदेश एंड आई विल शो यू, क्योंकि
Yes,
ये
yes.
जो आप क्योंकि ये जो आप देख रहे हैं जी,
Yes, ma'am.
आप
But
जो ये देख रहे हैं वो आपको समझ में नहीं आएगा अनलेस यू सी विथ ऑल माय स्टूडेंट्स, और जो मटेरियल के साथ जब आप वो देखेंगे तब आपको, ये तो मैंने झलक भी नहीं दिखाया आपको. इट इज नॉट इवन अ स्मॉल इवन ग्लिम्स ऑफ व्हाट इट इज. एंड व्हेन इफ आई कम देयर एंड अगर आपका अरुणाचल का स्कूल में ये करेंगे तब आपको इसका एक्चुअल एंथुसियाज्म आपको मालूम पड़ेगा. बिकॉज वी कैन स्पीक हियर बट आई वुड नॉट से दैट दिस इज साइफन. एक्चुअल साइफन हैपेंस ओनली इन द क्लासरूम, और जितना रिमोट स्कूल होता है उतना ज्यादा मजा आता है.
yes, ma'am.
और जितना फैसिलिटी वहाँ कम हो बहुत मजा आता है.
You are most
Yeah,
welcome.
definitely,
After this
definitely.
COVID-19, we can also invite you, and any
Yes,
of the
yes. Very nice.
yes, you can come to Arunachal for this one. So thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, madam. And we also thank to our senior professor who was part of this Rajiv Gandhi University earlier, Professor M.S. Sudhir. He has given your contacts so that we are able to meet you.
Yes.
He was also scheduled for lecture, but due to his health, he is not able to deliver the lecture. So we also show our respect and thank to our Professor M.S. Sudhir, sir.
Yeah,
Now,
because of him only I could get.
Yeah, first madam said that I will not able to deliver the lecture
Yeah,
because
I was
of
busy.
responsibility, but again she agreed. So thank you, madam, for that. And this program was very much learning experience, has given many learning experiences how we can teach in limited resources also.
Yes.
So for the formal vote of thank and for the valedictory of the program, we cannot say valedictory exactly, but we can say formal vote of thank and the ending of program. I would like to invite our HOD, Professor Kesang Degi madam, to say something and deliver vote of thank as well as the some of the session.
Thank you, Dr. Vivek. Thank you so much. So on behalf of organizing committee, I would like to thank Madam Anna Nina George for giving a very interesting and a very creative lecture, in fact.
Thank you.
On the topic siphon. It is something new experience for us. Your lecture was really interesting, madam. Thank you so very much. We really learned. We really learned many things from you.
Thank you.
So yes, thank you so much, ma'am. We have come to the end of the 3 days lecture series on Gandhian thought, which was started day before yesterday, celebrating the 150 years of Mahatma. So we have successfully, our two coordinators, they have successfully organized this program, and we had many renowned speakers in this 3 days webinar, and it was a very good learning experience for all of us. So I would like to thank all our speakers and Madam George also. I hope after the pandemic, we will be able to meet each other.
Yes.
Yes, we'll get an opportunity to welcome you in our state, which is yes, it is a hilly state. You will like the place. Thank you so much for giving your time your energy, and at the same time showing the practical, all those creativities. Thank you so much. And I would also like to thank the coordinators of the two programs, Dr. Sumin Prakash, Dr. Vivek Singh, for organizing in a very, I would say they have organized it very well. And also our senior faculty members, Professor Elizabeth Hang Singh, Professor Lungdim, Professor Sahu, our Dean, Faculty of Education, our Vice Chancellor, Professor Saket Kushwaha, Pro Vice Chancellor, and all the faculty members and all the participants from across the country who were so enthusiastic to listen to our speakers. So thank you so much once again. Hope we'll have more such webinars in future, and we'll invite you, ma'am, as a speaker.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thanks, Vivek. Thank you very much. Thank you for all the cooperation. Thank you.